So prior to Xapien, I created a sort of a template form with key information that I wanted in it. And then it would be down to the individual team member to essentially sit at their computer and try and find the information. So that would involve scouring, obviously, thousands of articles and Wikipedia and really trying to look at their company website and all of that. And it would have taken at least a day, probably half a day, for someone to do a properly in-depth research piece for me on something to a standard that I wanted. The other problem you then had was obviously the human error element. People miss things, and also the quality differed depending on who was doing it. It wasn't uniform. That then made it really difficult to share with my board. So the great thing about Xapien is it means I can literally just run the report and forget about it and come back to it in 10-15 minutes, and it's done in a uniform way. And particularly the share feature is really helpful because that now embeds into other systems that we have. So when I share those documents internally with people, they may not have the Xapien login, but they can then view the